1976. Elton John. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. And if that's true in our personal lives, and yeah, often it is doubly true in our work lives. And why is that? Unfortunately, I believe we've acculturated to the point that offering an apology somehow diminishes us or subjugates us, that we're on the losing end. And I think that's the wrong way of looking at it, because sorry is a very necessary word, and I would position to you, it is also a very powerful word. Why is it necessary? We all realize by now this is far from a perfect world. We are far from perfect human beings, and we're going to screw up. And we need to correct that, because when we wrong someone else, that very fabric in which we operate is torn apart. And I want you to think about this. Think about it in terms of lean or process improvement. If something goes wrong at work, we are very quick to fix it because it causes waste. The same thing is when someone is wronged or something goes wrong at the workplace and that fabric is torn apart. Not only does it make it very difficult to remain engaged, but there is waste involved there because we're not operating as a team. When we say sorry, we start to put these pieces back together again so that we can all move forward together. The important thing about saying sorry is it demonstrates your intent. It very publicly says, you know what? I will accept responsibility. And I want to correct this. And I want the ability to move forward with you. Saying sorry also says something, I believe, about us as people and professionals. One, that we acknowledge the reality of the world, that things will go wrong, that we will do things that are wrong, and that we need to correct them. It also shows courage to step forward and say, yes, this was wrong, let's move forward together. And it also demonstrates a trait that we don't talk about often enough, and that is humility. And of course, on the other side of the ledger, what is it that every good apology needs? It's that word that sometimes is more difficult to say than I'm sorry, and that is, I forgive you, and I'm willing to move on. For us to put the fabric back together again, we need both the apology and the forgiveness, the acceptance, the willingness to move on together. So here's how I look at it. Sorry? Yeah, it is a hard word, but I don't believe that it diminishes us. I don't believe that it subjugates us. I believe it is an act of courage. And in that act of courage, both as professionals and as people, it elevates us.